Let's move on now to the Las Vegas Raiders in our Rookie Watch series, where Ryan and we highlight one rookie and why he's going to have the biggest impact on the team's performance in 2023 by his overall development and also future impact to the team as well. And before we do that, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button and also ring the bell to get notified when Ryan and I release new content. We are doing a rookie preview for all 32 teams, and also throughout the season, we will be doing a season-long brotherly competition where we will predict every single game, and the one who has the most predictions gets to force the other guy to do something that is undetermined right now. So follow that series by subscribing to the channel and also ring the bell to get notified whenever we release new content. And Ryan, let's get into it here.
Let's do it.
Raiders got a facelift, brand new team, and honestly, actually, Josh Jacobs was one of the few players to actually still be on the team from last year offensively, and now his status is up in the air if he's actually going to resign. So going through all the additions, we went back and forth on if it's going to be Tyree Wilson or Michael Mayer, and we ended up going with Michael Mayer as the overall rookie who we think is going to have the most impact, just because with Tyree Wilson, he's going to be behind a good defensive front just in general, and he's going to be stubbing in and kind of getting his legs wet and everything. But with Michael Mayer, he's going to have a little bit longer development, but I think with the way that this offense is structured and also who he is technically behind on the depth chart right now, which is Austin Hooper, it's going to be fun to watch his development throughout the 2023 season. I bet by the end of the season, especially if it's a playoff contention, Michael Mayer is going to be getting starting time over Austin Hooper.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I think right away he will be utilized in the sense of he can be a tight end that is a true 3-down tight end. And for me, Josh McDaniels loves to run or loves to have the ability to run like 3 or 4 receivers and then also bring it in and run power in a hurry up, right? And I think Michael Mayer gives him the ability to have that true receiving threat tight end, but then he can also kick in. And Michael Mayer is still a ferocious blocker. And I really like his ability to kick in, and he had great blocking tape at Notre Dame. So it's going to be interesting for me to see what he can do. But he was, in my opinion, the best tight end in this class. And they got him at the top of the second round, and they traded Darren Waller. He's going to get plenty of opportunities. Josh McDaniels loves using tight ends, and he is, to me, in a great situation for him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, and especially too, in kind of what you mentioned, Austin Hooper is going to be the veteran. He's going to get the start, but he's not as good as a blocker. He's definitely more of a slot receiver-esque tight end.
Yeah.
While with Michael Mayer, as he develops, I mean, they called him Baby Gronk for a reason, and this is before this knockoff Baby Gronk kid thing, which is kind of weird. But the dude is huge. He can catch anything. He can run guys over. At the same time, you can also line him up as a 6 lineman as well. And as you mentioned, there is that versatility with how good the Raiders are with running the ball, especially if Josh Jacobs does come back, which I'm sure he will. But if he comes back, have that extra blocker, it's going to open up the play action. And a huge goal line threat as well, just a huge target that can run that can just run guys over.
Yeah.
So he's going to be the one. And one of the things too as well, replacing of Darren Waller is huge because Darren Waller unfortunately just really struggled with injuries over the last couple of years. But Foster Moreau is also down on the team as well, and he had 420 yards last year. Of course, it was different quarterback and everything, but I think Michael Mayer can easily replace those stats, So it's just a couple catches a game, and a lot of this is going to probably be down by the red zone. But Devontae Adams now and Jacoby Myers, they're going to be bringing a lot of attention on the outside. It's going to open up things in the middle, and he's a mismatch nightmare to me personally with a linebacker, where he's just going to have 3 to 4 inches, 40 pounds on top of them. While with Austin Hooper, it's a little bit leaner. He's more of a Dalton Kincaid-esque tight end. And so I think that's why getting him in the second round, I think it was more hugely beneficial to the team and what they're looking for. And Jimmy Garoppolo, if you go look throughout his career, has had a tight end that he can utilize, and they can line him up on the inside. When he was with San Francisco, having George Kittle, he's probably a little bit of a better receiver, but I think he is an underrated blocker as well. And they would line him up right next to the tackles and in line all the time. But then they would do that play action where they can get him up and open in the middle. So I think Mayer, it's going to take some time because tight end's going to take a little bit longer to develop, probably. And but by the end of the year, though, as I mentioned, he's going to be getting first team snaps over Austin Hooper. He's going to just provide more value and more youth as well. So it's going to be fun to watch as he develops. Another guy that's also on my dynasty team, so I really need him to develop.
Yeah, no, and like Josh McDaniels has a proven track record of developing tight ends. He was there when Gronk was drafted, and he utilizes them very well in his offensive scheme. And so I think Michael Mayer is in a great situation for his skill set. And yeah, I'm also looking forward to what he brings to the table for the Raiders. So I think that's going to wrap up this episode of the Tracy Take here. If you guys have not already, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on who your favorite Raiders rookie is going to be in the 2023 season. And other than that, we will see you guys next time.